And really, it happens when we got Chef Nino there. Chelsea, what is happening over there today?
Michael, I just look away sometimes. I don't know what to say.
I was defibrillating myself.
You are
self-defibrillation.
You are a mess. Chef Nino is
Hey everybody, let me get in
with us. Yeah,
right
yeah, we gotta stay in the frame here.
Yeah. We have an amazing meal today, and I'm so excited. This is Gulf Coast. We're gonna make a crawfish and smoked sausage Alfredo.
Oh, you guys, Chef Nino's Alfredo is truly my favorite. I know you've heard me say it 1,000,002 times, but it is so good. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the key ingredients we have this morning.
But I will tell you something. A lot of people don't try Alfredo. They think it's complicated. This is one of the most simple. Is it most simple or simpler or comparative superlative?
Let's just say this is a very simple recipe.
Very simple recipe. Yeah, I have an exaggerated hyperbole, euphemistic metaphors. I gotta get my English together. Okay, all right. So we have some Louisiana crawfish. Look at this right here, peeled and clean with the fat. That's where the flavor is gonna come from. And I got some Rouse's smoked sausage and some Conecuh smoked sausage. Y'all have some amazing sausage, local Ziegler, Conecuh, and there's a few other local brands. And I just pulled some off the shelf. And it's not on the recipe. You know what I did?
What?
I got some Cajun bacon.
Oh.
Can you mess up with Alfredo with smoked sausage, crawfish, and bacon?
No, you can't.
I mean, you know, this is amazing. And then we have, of course, some
you got it.
heavy cream. It's heavy cream, y'all. Okay, you don't want that light cream. You want some heavy cream. Get a good workout while you're cooking. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this in a minute. We have our garlic sauteing in some butter. If you don't want to use the butter, you can use some olive oil. And of course, we have our garlic. We hand chop the garlic. And then we have some green onions and some Parmigiano Reggiano. So this is going to be a nice creamy Gulf Coast. I mean, it's amazing. You're going to love it. Don't miss the next few minutes when we come back.
Yes, this is absolutely, it's just incredible. So easy to make. I've made this a couple of times at home, and it really is delicious. Before we go, it's Mardi Gras season. I see a delicious king cake here.
Gracious, I'm so excited about the king cakes at Rouse's at all of our 8 locations in Alabama. We're so happy to be in Alabama. We love it. Check this out. We're talking about Reese's Peanut Butter Cup king cake. Now we have a birthday king cake, and instead of the sugar ice, it's buttercream. There's banana or chocolate moon pie. 21 varieties of small, 21 medium, 22 large, 11 mini. The king of king cakes, all kind of stuff.
I think I only heard like 3 words that you said.
Well, what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna lose that. You know, open up your head. Yeah,
right,
y'all understand what I'm saying? Coming over here.
I hope somebody understands it. But we're gonna have all the details next on the king cake and the Alfredo. Next on Studio 10.
Yeah, this mask, I can't even talk through the.
I pray for that woman that does our closed captioning. I say a prayer for her right now. We're back here on Studio 10 live in our kitchen with the legend himself from Rouse's Market, Chef Nino, making the crawfish and sausage Alfredo. And you've made a lot of progress on this so far.
Oh yeah, we did. Let me tell you, and thank y'all for watching, and thank you for coming. I haven't done a show with you in a long time.
I don't think, when was the last time you were, because it was pre-COVID, I think.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
So it's been over a year.
Yeah.
So good to see you
let me
again,
tell you,
Nino.
you do a
Absolutely.
great job with the weather and
thank you.
Keeping us alerted and what to wear, and you do a great job.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Check will be in the mail.
No, you really do, man. Okay. But anyway, yo, we're gonna do a Louisiana favorite. We got some Louisiana crawfish, and we got some smoked sausage. I got some Conecuh and some Rouse's smoked sausage. And we're going to do a crawfish and smoked sausage Alfredo. So let's get moving here.
Let's do it.
If you're just joining the show, we have some butter and some garlic. We sauteed that down, and we put our Louisiana crawfish tails. These are cooked, all right? We're going to put in some green onions.
Ooh.
You got to have some green onions. Now, while we had a break, I sauteed down my smoked sausage. I got some Conecuh and some Rouse's in there. All right, I didn't want to take airtime to saute the sausage. You know how to do that. You just want to get those juices and herbs and spices kind of going. You know?
Exactly.
So they can, when that creamy Alfredo sauce, it's going to have, each bite is going to have a mixture of the Alfredo, of the sausage and the crawfish, and it's going to blend together for one unifying flavor. It's really amazing.
You know, and another reason, the sooner we get through it, the sooner we get to taste test, which is always probably the most important part of any cooking segment we do on Studio 10.
I wish we could film after the show all the people coming.
I know, right? I mean,
it's like a cafeteria.
And when we told you that, probably the first time you came here, you probably thought, oh, it's not going to be that many people. And
I don't know where these people come from. Like, I only know this part of the studio.
Some of them don't even work here. They just come in off the street. They're shopping at Best Buy. They just come moseying on through, getting the food.
So look, can you go wrong with some our Rouse's bacon, Cajun bacon? Not the recipe, but can you go wrong with that?
You can't go wrong with bacon anything,
Oh
Nino.
my goodness gracious. I'm sure you're smelling that through the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And folks, if you get closer to your TV, you can smell it too. We now have that app all right, there we go.
I wish that existed, my friend. I really do.
So look, all these flavors are coming together. So we're going to put in our heavy cream.
Okay.
All righty. And I want that heavy cream to come to a boil. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to shut off the heat.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in the Parmigiano Reggiano, and it's going to just kind of get creamy in there, and we're done. We are done.
And that's all you got to do?
That's it, I promise you.
Wow.
Yes, sir. We've taken some steps out of the complicated Alfredo recipe and made it easy for our viewers.
Now, how have things been going at Rouse's? I've seen you in Chelsea and Joe's segments. They record with you at Rouse's, but how are things going corporate wide?
Oh, great. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, and we're so happy to be in Alabama. 8 stores strong. It's Mardi Gras. We got the king cakes, all kind of new things in the deli, etc. We are doing some cooking classes in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, and we're limiting them. They got to be 6 feet apart and only 40 people in the class. Not 200 like in years going by.
Because you used to have huge turnouts for those. Yeah.
And so they got to have a ticket. But anyway, nevertheless, we're moving forward. We're plowing through this. We're in this together. And we're making it work. And we appreciate the cooperation of the studio. They're letting us come into the studio following all the guidelines and everything. Yeah. But Rouse is marching forward. We're so excited. Man, oh man. Look at this. Do you see what's happening in that pan, y'all? Look at those, the crawfish fat, all right? In there, you have the juices and from the smoked sausages. So those herbs, those spices are beginning to really lose their identity, come into the sauce. In a little while, that's going to thicken. Once it comes to a boil, then we'll cut it off, put our Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, parsley, and we're ready.
So what does a 1980s hit by the Cars and Chef Nino's appearances on Studio 10 have in common? Magic. That's what you get. You get magic.
Look at that.
Thank you. You get magic every time you make these dishes.
You know, my father,
and you do them so fast.
My father was a magician.
Really?
He disappeared when I was 6. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to.
I think that's where Joe is today. I think you made him vanish.
Yeah, where is Joe?
Now, when we come back in our third segment, what do you have left to do?
All we're going to do, okay, this is almost to boil. I'm going to cut off the heat. We're going to put our Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. It's going to just melt in there real creamy. And we're going to put it over the pasta, and we're going to sample it.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Sounds good.
The best part of the show is coming. Don't leave.
We're going to put all the info on Rouse's and this fantastic dish on fox10tv.com right under the Studio 10
Don't
tab.
leave.
No, we're not going. I'm going to stay right here.
You better, because we got to finish this, all right?
Chelsea.
Don't leave.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We're with our good friend Chef Nino from Rouse's Market.
Hey.
I'm so glad to have you here.
Hey, I'm so glad to be here. We're having a great time in the studio, and we're making one of my favorite and one of your favorites, Alfredo.
So good.
Well, we put some Gulf Coast ingredients. We got some Louisiana crawfish tails. We got some Rouse's smoked sausage. We got some Conecuh sausage. You can get Conecuh, Ziegler, a lot of good local Alabama brands out there. So anyway, we sauteed our garlic in some butter, and we put our smoked sausage, crawfish tails, and even put some bacon in there. Then we put some heavy cream, and we got it to boiling. Look at that. You see the actual heavy cream, it's not white anymore. It's the color of the crawfish fat and the herbs and spices from the smoked sausage.
Oh, and it smells absolutely amazing. Like you said a second ago, we don't even have the cheese in there yet, so we're not even talking business yet.
I just reduced it down. Now, you got to be careful. You don't want it to scorch on the bottom. So let's go ahead and put that Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, okay? And the recipe you can get on Rouse.com or Fox, yes. Yes.
It's fox10tv.com.
That's what I said.
You know it. You love it.
I think the mask is preventing.
Yeah. Your mind from thinking?
Oh my goodness. In emergency use only. My mind is like a fire extinguisher.
We got to be careful with that thing over here. But this looks absolutely delicious.
But you see how fast, I mean, the cheese melted because we are using Parmigiano Reggiano. I mean, look at this, you know.
Something important if you are making this at home, if you can't avoid just that typical prepackaged like bagged shredded cheese, avoid that Parmigiano Reggiano, especially when you can, grate it?
Yes.
Fresh, that's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
It really makes a million times of a difference.
It really does make a difference.
It does.
You know, I don't save on the food that I eat. I save money on clothes or shoes, and especially these shoes. I saved a lot of money on them shoes.
They got holes in them down there.
Yeah, come on. Don't patronize. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Folks, look at this right here.
Wow. This looks absolutely amazing. So I'm going to try a piece, and while I do that, I want you to tell folks where they can get the ingredients. But also, we're talking king cake, and I just looked earlier, it's a blueberry-filled king cake.
Oh my goodness. Oh. There's literally over 100 possibility of king cakes that you can get at the Rouse's.
Yeah.
And now they got the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup king cake, the moon pie, banana or chocolate moon pie king cake. Is that a thumbs up?
Oh my gosh.
I can tell when she likes something that I cook. First of all, she doesn't speak and she just starts shaking her head.
It is so good. You can't buy this at a restaurant. That's what I'm telling you.
No, you can't.
But you can make it at home.
Look at this.
It looks so.
Get that recipe, and I'll see you at one of the Rouse's when you're getting those wonderful ingredients.
That's right. We'll have all the details on our website. We'll have this recipe on the website shortly after the show. Chef Nino, thank you so much.
Thank you for hosting, and thank you all for watching, and we'll see you at one of the Rouse's. Thank you so much.
Michael?